Hello, Shadowcat back with more Rogue Trader. And last time we were here, the ship is under attack from the inside. So there's a mutiny going on, led by the Master Whispers, and that's all I really know so far. I don't know where he is. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't even know why he's doing it necessarily. We're still working on that. And we're also still stuck in the warp and apparently can't get out. So that's worse. We just got out of the big chamber.
Is there money to be made?
Back here, where the warrant is, and does the warrant need a chamber like that? In fact, yes, it does, because it's enormous. Seriously, it's huge. And then we got out here, I met a new friend, and this time he's actually a friend, and they tried to kill us. But that's okay, we killed them first. Anyway, now we have to get up to the navigators, because we're like down in the middle of the ship. We need to get up to the top of the ship. We need to see if the navigators are still alive, because they're the only ones that can get us out. And if they don't, then we're all going to die here. Also, I have this little servo skull dude. He's a friend. Anyway, though, let's get moving. We have to go save the navigators, if there's any navigators left to save. Okay, I think we are here? No, wait. Okay, so we can't pick where we go. This is the zone map. Yes, got it. Okay, so this is the ship. I think this is where we are, and then we need to go up here.
Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
So you're a diviner. You can see the future?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
What, you didn't see that coming?
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Yeah, speaking of here, what are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Well, that's not good.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Agreed. Let's go.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. She's a little unbalanced. Alright, so now we have her in the party. And I can grab everybody, and we can go. Oh, we have a literal marching order. Alright, ready? Here we go. The door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut. Oh, wonderful.
Yes?
Can you do something about this? Psychic Shriek. Analyze enemies. Forewarning. You also got a strike with a... Wait. Is that a chain axe? You could also blast somebody with lightning. Okay, well, if we can't go that way, can we go the other way? I mean, let's observe. No, because it just leads back. Which way do we go, then? I don't know. I mean, what if I have you do it? Nope, doesn't seem to matter if you do it or not. I mean, Psychic Scream? No, that's not going to work either. Okay, then how do I do?
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Does it matter if I do it? No. Can I cut my way in?
I won't compromise my principles.
No, I guess I can't. Well, then, how? The door does not budge. That's combat. It's dialogue. That's events. And that's all. I don't see a way through. Or then again, this is a door. Let's try this. Is this the same way? Is that our navigator they keep shooting at? What's this? Oh, fallen piece of debris. No, that must be our navigator up there, holding a shield. Okay, then. Let's get in there.
Look no further.
Can I just, like, charge these guys out of the blue?
Close ranks. The crafted
Oh, never mind. That triggered battle.
for a servitor.
Okay. We can do this. I'm going to send you over here, okay? You clear that flank. You are going to get into cover. And so am I. Ooh, actually, no. You are going to take cover over there. And I'll take cover over here. Because I can actually reach that. Alright. Let's go.
Let's make it quick. Just a minor setback. Death to non-believers.
Okay, Idira's abilities. She is a Psyker and an Operative. Operatives can study opponents to identify their weaknesses, and Psykers allow her to deal damage. Analyze enemies applies an exploit effect to all enemies within their line of sight at the start of each operative turn. They can then use this ability against specific enemies to inflict several stacks of the effect. Okay, so we should probably do that then. Expose Weakness is an operative ability that is used against a single enemy. This reduces their dodge, parry, and armor. Cool. She's also armed with a special staff that allows her to unleash psychic powers against enemies. In the future, we will find other staffs. Cool. So, first things first, analyze enemies. Analyze that guy.
But of course.
And then secondly, lightning arc. Yeah. Get those guys.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay then. You're done.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Alright, you moved. That's unfortunate. So, let's see. Cleave. Wide slashing affects multiple enemies at once. However, he moved, so I guess just hack and slash this guy.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Goodbye. And that takes away from your movement, so nothing else I can really do there. Except for maybe this.
At your beck and call. One fewer.
Ha-ha! One more down. Perfect. Okay. I can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of my intended actions. So, click on any effective cell in the battlefield to place the character's hologram there. Select an ability or single shot to see what the expected outcome is. Oh, okay. Well, quite frankly, I'm pretty sure I know what the expected outcome is going to be of this. I'm going here. And then I'm going to use my pistol. But yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Alright, shoot him.
I'll see to it personally.
Got him.
Here we go.
Misfortune, huh? Unfortunately for you, that's probably not going to save you. Time to get zapped.
Anything else? Be gone.
Okay, the creature in the chair appears that it becomes one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through two dark gill-like slits on his cheeks. The creature eyes are shut. Two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits at the center of its forehead. Yeah, that's a navigator.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Yeah, chance. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Is he okay?
Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Yeah, it's not great.
Your time is short.
Wait, you can speak. Awesome. Are you alright? Can we help you? How can we help you?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Well, that's not encouraging. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back in the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous, screaming mouth-like pits.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle to a stream mixed with blood coming from his nose. And there is a purplish swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Okay, so then we need to deal with what the Master Helmsman does. How do we do that? How?
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Okay, let's go.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas. Good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Okay, we know where we have to go then. To the officer's deck. That'll be back this way, I believe. Can we get through this door up here now?
Keep your wits about you.
I think we can. Nope, still can't get through there. In that case, was there a way out of this room? I don't see one that way. I don't necessarily see one that way. And, well, I think there's a way to go under the navigator's seat. I don't see anything else there either. Okay, then what about this way? This is the way that we got here. In theory, this should be the way out, too. Oh, yes. Here we go. The officer's deck. Collecting loot. Defeated enemies have no further need of their former belongings, but you can discover valuable trophies among them. Left-click a defeated enemy to inspect what's left of them. Trophies can be at the right side of the trophy window. In your... Oh, trophies to the right side of the window go to your inventory, such as items that used or equipped. Trophies on the left are packed up as cargo and sent to your ship, which can be later used for trade. You can move trophies from one side of the window to the other. Okay. We could also just say collect all to transfer everything from both sides. Okay. So, right. Here's our cargo. There's that med kit that I put back in there. Can I bring that over here? Yay, to inventory. Otherwise, they have axes, they have a staff, they have auto guns, which are worse than my revolver. Yeah, everything here is kind of crap. So, yeah. 2 cargo, 2 cargo, 2 cargo, 2 cargo, 2 cargo, and that can go back to my inventory. Are you sure you wish to collect the remaining trophies? Yes. Okay, to the officer's deck.
Ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this...
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Three guesses who she is, and the first 2 don't count. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop unless they continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I am Shadowcat von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I mean, how do I want to handle this? Because all three of those are really good answers. However, I'm not a traitor, okay? I was betrayed. You can't be a traitor if you get betrayed, right?
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Okay, so not only do I have an extra option here, it's actually a really good one. Why is one of the Adeptus Sororitas on board this ship? Why are you on a rogue trader ship? You do serve the Ecclesiarchy.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Alright, then we need to get to the main hall. Let's go.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay, just make sure not to get the machine spirit too angry. Alright. So, is this where we're going then? This door's locked. However, could possibly open with the right tool. I could make a joke here, but I'm not going to. And that door is not opening. However, box? Box! I love boxes! Crate of trank injectors, maglev impellers, salvaged omni processors. Yeah, that can all just go to cargo, I guess. And yeah, that door will not move. Kind of figured. So then, what is the right tool? Because I think this actually just goes back down, right? Yes, that's the elevator.
Let us not dawdle.
Which I don't think is where we need to be going. We need to go through that door. So it says it can be opened with the right tool, but what is the right tool?
I'm restless.
Do you have something? Let's see. Run and gun. Furious Recital. No. You have a med kit. I don't think a med kit's going to work on the door. I wonder if we bring up this. How do I access the cargo? Other? No. No, not that. Ah, here we go. Cargo management. Miscellaneous. So we've got weapons, salvaged omni processors, low sticks, whatever those are, trank injectors. I don't know what these things are. Info. It literally doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Wait, unsupported item? I guess I can't. Alright, so that's not going to help me. How do we open this door, then? Wait, this is the box here. Aha! Hold on. Fuel tanks. Vat meal cakes. Tasty. Void sweat ale. And... oh. Better pistol. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Equipping weapons. Yes, we've got that. I know how to equip weapons. I equip my own weapons. But, hey, since we're here... equip. Actually, just going to replace that one, but... I mean... 2 pistols is better than 1, right? Actually, 7 to 12. You don't really need that, do you? I bet I could use that more. Oh, actually, never mind. Mine does 7 to 11. Do you have a pistol? You don't really need... or you actually do have a pistol. You have a last pistol. Cool. Okay, in that case, yeah, you can have this one. There you go. We just need to get through that door, though. And now it opens. Okay, welcome to the mess. It's filled with heretics. Well, you know what to do.
Beware the eye of the witch.
Okay, you can go up here. And you can join her. You can take cover there. I'm going to take cover over here. And I think we're good to go. Do you really want to hit her? She's going to hit back. Okay, Argenta's abilities. She is an Adeptus Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst ranged weapons and weapons that deal damage in an area. Another one of her strengths is mobility. Run and gun is a unique ability. It gives her an extra movement point. Reduces the cost of the next attack by 1 action point. She does suffer a -10 penalty on her ballistic skill, though. She also has Revel and Slaughter. Can be used once for every 3 enemies the soldier kills in battle. Each activation increases her ballistic skill and critical hit chance. Oh, wait. Certain types of weapons let you make burst attacks. When performing a melee burst attack, she makes several strikes against a single target. Performing a ranged burst attack, she fires several successive shots with different trajectories. Most of them are concentrated at the center of the selected area. Okay, I think I understand that. So, we've got Run and Gun. We've also got Furious Recital. Single shot. Do you not have a melee weapon equipped? I would have swore you did. Oh, I guess you actually don't. Okay. Well then, I guess you're gonna have to back off.
Rejoice in battle!
Okay, and now we got burst fire. And that looks pretty good. Let him have it.
As the Emperor can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, good shot. And let's see, Furious Recital, gain momentum equal to 6. I don't actually know what momentum is. What is momentum? With momentum, your party members can use unique abilities and heroic acts in desperate measures. Okay, I don't think we actually have any of those, but still. If the momentum gauge reaches 175 or more, any party member can use a heroic act. If momentum drops below 25, we'll be able to use a desperate measure. And I think it says it starts at 100? Yeah. Okay, well, sure. Alright, that's good enough for you.
Out of my way!
Yeah, stop shooting at me. Idira, come over here with me.
Cover me!
Light him up. No more of you. Okay, also... Actually, what is this forewarning? The Psyker increases one target's dodge and parry. You know what? That's probably good. Put it on him. Because he's going to need it. And then analyze enemies. Actually, do I need that? I don't think we need that.
Death to the weak!
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Okay, types of cover. I understand cover. It's pretty much the same as in XCOM. Okay, so... I got pistol burst, too. This is probably not a great idea, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Fire everything.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, well, I got one of them. Oh, and they have more of them. Well, that's not great. You're going to be my ally. You're going to be my servant.
I'll make it happen.
You're my servant for this combat. And then, let's see, I can increase your abilities.
Who, if not me?
Should make your lightning better, I think. Maybe?
Chaos guides me!
Such is the will of chaos.
I was wondering if you were going to get a turn or not. Move up.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And then kill both of them.
Reduced to dust!
Okay. Well, in that case... charge him.
It will be done.
That's really all we've got. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this brace for impact because you're about to get hit by a lot.
Victory is imminent.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Okay, you are going to get hit either way. So, move there.
Hey, cleanses the body.
Now, actually, can you hit him? Yes, you can. Shoot him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Or don't shoot him. I guess that was always an option too. No, I'm not going to use the running gun. Not yet.
My faith shields me.
Okay, so this strike, is this a melee attack or is it a pistol? It's a melee attack. However, it is ranged in that you can use your lightning at the same time. Up here, I think. Move here. It's taking you out of cover, but you'll be able to use your lightning up here.
Was that you? Or... What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Abelard!
Oh, that got you too. No, it didn't. You're fine. Okay, that's really all you can do. Except, you know, forewarning. I'm gonna forewarn this person.
On it.
You're gonna need it.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Yeah, see? He was gonna need it. Alright, and that leaves me. I'm coming up here.
I'll make it happen.
How? I'm blind and I could hit that shot. Alright. I'm curious. Can you reach this guy?
I'm not interested.
No suitable path. Could charge up to here, though. Would use pretty much all my movement anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Does this also leave you winded? Moves in a straight line, launches a melee attack. Oh, wait, no, there's still a guy here. That's why I'm having a hard time with this.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Now there's no guy.
That's not the Seneschal's job. I will do my duty.
Okay, well, I can look that up. Not what I intended to do.
I need your aegis, O Emperor.
Okay, I need to get you a melee weapon.
I'll do it.
But we're going to recite here. And that's reload. That's burst fire.
This is unacceptable.
If I trigger... Actually, can you use this?
Injuries will not slow.
Oh, I can use that. Okay, excellent. Good. Glad to see that. So, I'm going to move you up here. And yeah, you're going to blast that guy. Is the number on top the percentage chance to hit? In that case, you guess you better blast that guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Good. Okay, you are going to move up here. And then, you're going to use your lightning. Get them both.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. Farewell.
That is how we do. I'm going to move up here into cover. And single shot. Whatever the odds, take the shot. Alright, well, I haven't hit anything so far.
Indeed.
Cleave him.
One fewer target.
Okay, we made it. Regroup. Okay, and lots of stuff, including swords. Well, we're going to need some of those. We don't need all of those, though. I mean, just one will be fine. Alright,
I
so...
always keep my options open.
alternate weapons. Yes, I understand that. We already looked at that. So, my Adeptus Sororitas needs a sword. We're going to get you one of those. And then, I think we're going to be much better suited, because then, if anything happens, she'll be able to defend herself better. But, for right now, we need to go ahead and take a break. We're still on our way up to see if we can find the Master Helmsman. The Navigator is okay for now. We find the Master Helmsman, we escape the warp, and everybody's okay. So, if you want to see if we can find him, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into Warhammer 40,000 or RPGs like this, share the video with them. But if you just like me, you like what I'm doing, then leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time for more Rogue Trader. And until then, take care.